merry day after Christmas. This is Stacy Wiley, stumbling towards integrity. I really feel like that is going to be one of the great motivators for me. 2018 is stumbling towards integrity. I've been looking for a name for my channel or blog or whatever this is going to turn into. So I'm feeling conflicted because I'm afraid I might have stuck my nose in where it shouldn't have, and I really do look to the teachings of Abraham Hicks to help me understand this world and our interactions and how we are meant to move forward. And interact with others and understand that everybody's on their own path. Everybody has their own lessons to learn, and it is not my place or anyone's place to judge or influence them. But of course, he's my husband, my wonderful, sweet, kind, nurturing, thoughtful, beautiful soul husband. In addition to all those things, he suffers. He puts everyone else ahead of him. And he is a man of faith. He has been raised in the Catholic tradition and believes in going to church, although he hasn't the last few years. He just told me that as a way to avoid conflict with me, he stopped going to church. And, we were just discussing the difference between living a life avoiding conflict versus living a life reaching for harmony. Like, to me, that is where we're at right now as a species. Like, we're making that shift. We've got to stop looking behind us and focusing on everything that we are afraid of and we don't want. And we need to start looking forward to create the world we want to create. So he and I had we had a really great conversation. And we were completely in tune. Everything that we talked about, he was on board with. We made what I feel like was really, really good progress, because conversations in the past have been, really hard. Really hard. So we're starting from ground zero right now. And I brought up the Jesuit oath because since I've become really interested in the biblical parallels with what's happening right now with our country and our planet, I'm really interested in the Bible. And so I asked Vincent to give me a Bible for Christmas. And he expressed to me an interest in practicing what is called the, spiritual exercises that have been developed by the Jesuits. So I did some research, and virtually everything that I found about the Jesuits was pretty shocking. Really, really shocking. And it really frightened me. It really scared me. Because what I read, that oath describes our leaders. It describes what is happening to our planet. And unfortunately, this is who he has hitched his wagon to. And so I really challenged the foundation of who he is, and I know that I've done something, I've started something that I have to be very careful with. I have to be so gentle. I hope, well, what's done is done. The timeline has shifted. And I've had a feeling that it's going to be faith that brings us together. Because my husband, he has a degree in political science. He was very interested in politics and government, and now he's sort of stumbling in his integrity, because the document that I found was from the Library of Congress. So it seems like it would be a legitimate document. And so I know that I have presented him with some things that just do not, it's fitting a circle into a square, right? It's just not fitting. Things are not fitting. So I'm just gonna tell myself I've planted the seed. I've planted this seed to create some thought, to initiate some thought. And he did agree that we didn't need to pursue this Jesuit exercise thing any longer. And I feel horrible that the gifts he gave me, I asked for Bibles for Christmas. I even want one to keep in my car. I believe in the power of the Bible. I heard a story of a person who jumped off a moving train because somebody picked up a Bible and was reading it. I think that's true. So I want to keep that Bible on me, because the truth is, So I did say, I don't feel comfortable studying from a Jesuit Bible unless we can unequivocally prove that this document is false. It's not something I want a part of. And then Vincent, my husband's name is Vincent. The Bible that he studies from is a Jesuit Bible, and objects do hold power. They hold energy, and I kind of want to. I don't want it in our house. I don't want it. If that oath is true, I don't want that Bible in our house, and I feel a great deal of conflict about the fact that I said that. So, and then he was talking about how, since he hasn't been going to church for years, how he's disconnected from God. And that just proved my point, that they've taken away your power, that you believe that you need this institution for your connection to God, when he is in everything. He's everywhere. You can't not be connected to God. We are always connected to God. It's just whether or not we are allowing him. How much of him are we allowing to come through us in any given moment? It's such a beautiful, beautiful relationship that I believe I'm coming to understand better every day. And, so this concept, I think because I've been studying it for so long. No, my dog Bayou is howling. She is so mournful when she howls. Oh, my sweet pups. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to make a different video for this concept of linear versus conceptual, because I feel like it's important. And it's going to be how we beat artificial intelligence. So I'm going to do a different video for that. Anyway, this is just me. This is just me expressing my sadness, confusion, a little bit of heartbreak that I shook my husband's foundation pretty hard. And I don't think that has happened to him ever. So, anyway, pray for me, guys. Because I'm asking for it. That's another thing. Questions and answers. He has to ask for help before I can give it to him. Anyway. I hope everyone had a beautiful, beautiful Christmas holiday. Life is cute. Life is so good. Life is so beautiful. Bye.